fantastic afternoon and magnificent evening. And I am Carla from Rehan, Allahwala's World of Connections. And I am here today to speak to Hina Iqbal. And I'm going to have to change her name to her real name or her Facebook name. And we are going to talk, I am going to learn more about the keto diet because that's what she is expert in. And I'm excited to talk to her. Having said that, I want to remind you that Rehan Allahwala's World of Connections is sponsored by the Institute of Peace, which promotes peace one conversation at a time. Having said that, Hina, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Carla. My name is Hina Iqbal, and I'm living in Islamabad, Pakistan. I was doing job as a Montessori directress. Then I lost my job because of COVID. Then because of my passion of cooking, I started a home-based tiny business of keto meals. First of all, I learned about what is keto diet. Then I decided to start this business. Then, Alhamdulillah, 2 years back, from 2 years, I started this and it's going well.
Okay, can you explain to us what the keto diet encompasses?
Okay. Keto diet is a low carb and high fat diet, which is used to weight. It is used to which is used for weight loss. And in keto diet, we usually use 20% carb and 75 fat. Because of this reduction in carbs, the body start producing the body start burning your fat and uses energy that which is stored in your body to gain energy.
How does that work? Because I thought carbs are necessary to build up the energy.
But in ketosis, body use the fat for fuel, for energy.
Okay.
When we reduce the fat, when you reduce the carb, the body start taking energy from your fat, which is stored in your body.
Okay, explain it a little more so to me.
Okay.
Because I'm a vegetarian, so my protein comes from eating beans and plant-based foods. Would that work for me at all?
Yeah, it will work.
How?
You can have can you have the eggs?
No, I don't eat eggs.
Okay, then it will be, I think so, it will be not suitable for you.
Why? Explain that to me. Explain how your diet works and what makes it so good. Because I've heard of it, I just don't quite get it.
Okay, you need to take 10 to 30% protein from your chicken, egg, meat, or fish. It is necessary to take the protein from chicken, mutton, or fish. and you need to take 70% fat, and that only the 20% carbs included in keto diet.
How do you know how much protein and how much fat you're using? Like, what do you eat? A tiny piece of chicken and then have butter as a fat? What kind of fats do you use?
Okay. You need to calculate your macros, where we calculate the macros according to your weight, height, and age.
What are metrics?
We use
what are metrics?
Macros are the nutrient value which your body needed according to your weight, height, and age. Every person have different macros.
And what is a macro?
Macro is the nutrients which includes carbs, proteins, fiber, fat, vitamins. They are included. They all are included in macros.
So how would I decide how much macro I would need?
You need to calculate it according with an application, or you can find a Google. You can Google it through Keto calculator. It is available in Google. So we put your weight, height, and age, and male or female in that application, which is available in Google. Then they will show us how many macros are in your you needed to weight loss.
Okay, go on.
In ketosis, your body, especially your liver start producing small energy molecules, which are called the ketones, which helps your body to gain energy. And it also helps in weight loss, and keto also helps in diabetic patients to control insulin, and it also helps in blood pressure, control blood pressure, and it also increase your metabolic rate.
What do you mean by metabolic weight?
How can they increase your digestion of food in your stomach? It's called metabolic rate.
Very good. Thank you. I never knew that. In many diets, they say eating a lot of fat can be very destructive for losing weight. How does this work? Because you're saying eat 30% fat.
70% fat. Because we eat organic fat, means we need to use olive oil, butter, ghee. We don't use sunflower oil. Use the pure olive oil in this diet.
Now, I like using olive oil, but why is sunflower oil not allowed?
Because it's not organic. It's synthetic. Olive oil is not synthetic. It's organic. Pure. It means pure.
When you say synthetic, what do you mean by that?
Synthetic. It's you can say we use they use the chemicals which is not pure. Olive oil is pure, which is good for your body.
I've heard that before. Okay, so let's say I want to do this. How would I get started? Now, you told me earlier a vegetarian can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why.
I need to search on it.
That's fine.
Usually, my customers can eat chickens and meat and fish. They all can eat. That I did not work with any vegetarian yet. I need to search on it, then I will let you know.
Okay, but wouldn't you eat a lot of vegetables? And would that hurt what I'm doing?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
How would it affect me if I was eating vegetables in this diet?
Because we need to use low carb vegetables only. We can't use all the vegetables. Low carb vegetables include cauliflower, cucumber, eggplant, okra, because we have to use only 20% carbs in keto diet.
Does it include broccoli and spinach?
Yeah, broccoli also. It includes broccoli. It includes Chinese cabbage. It includes cabbage. It includes lettuce. It includes iceberg. It includes, did I say eggplant also? Eggplant.
Yeah.
And zucchini also included in it.
Seems like zucchini is for anything. I was once on a retreat and all we ate for 4 months seemed to be zucchini. I have never been able to eat zucchini again.
But I love it.
I don't get it. It has no taste. Now, how would you cook zucchini in this diet?
I usually make zucchini pasta or with cheese, mozzarella cheese, and that one cheddar cheese, and with I add a little bit broccoli in it and cream, and it's very yummy.
It sounds very yummy, but it also sounds like it would be a lot of calories too.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me how that works?
Okay, let me tell you. Let me suppose your macros is 1200 calories, okay? And macros are calories, okay? Well, in small word use, macros are small word for calories, okay? So if your body have 1200 calories, which is divided into 80% fat, suppose, and 30% protein and 20% carbs. Okay. Now we have to divide this fat in, suppose 80% carbs are 5 teaspoons of fat. Okay. Then now we have to divide this fat into spoons of cheese, 2 spoons of olive oil, or 1 spoon of cream. Did you get me?
I'm hearing a lot. It seems like it's a very complicated diet.
Yeah, it is.
Now you have kids at home. How can you do all this?
Actually, I am not doing it on a commercial scale. I just take 5 to 6 customers on a monthly basis. So I can do it very precisely because I have to measure all the ingredients which I use in cooking, and I have only one son.
Now, Do you do this as a business where you are actually looking for clients on a regular basis?
Yeah. I take clients on a monthly basis, and I provide these meals daily basis.
So do you deliver it daily or do you just
Yeah, daily.
And how do you find the time to do that?
When I started it, I was delivering by myself. I was cooking, I was dealing with the clients, I was delivering the food, and I was doing a job as a teacher. Then when I lost my job, then I just cook clients and deliver the meals in the morning. I worked so hard.
How early do you get up in the morning to do all this cooking?
Sometimes 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the morning to cook.
Yeah.
I would never be able to do that.
When you have to do something, then you have to do. There is no excuses.
Now, are you passionate about cooking food?
Yeah. It's my passion.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
not that passionate about preparing food. So, how many meals do you take to your customers every day?
Some people want 2 meals a day, and some people want 3 meals a day. And beside with this, I also bake almond bread, coconut bread, keto, um, pizza, keto, donuts. All are included in my menu. And in keto, especially in keto, we use almond flour, coconut flour, chia seeds. They are included in keto.
Now, that sounds like it would be a gluten-free diet. A gluten-free diet.
Yeah, gluten-free. You can say, yeah, it's a gluten-free diet.
How does your family feel about that?
In start, my mother says, you are working very hard. You will lose your health and this and that. And then I said, it's okay. I will take it over. Then they are very supportive. Then they help me out. They're happy. So I am happy.
Okay, tell me the ingredients for one of your meals. What do you combine?
In breakfast, I provide spinach omelette with keto coffee, which is called bulletproof coffee. In bulletproof coffee, we don't use milk. We use cream, coffee, and butter. This is the breakfast. Then in lunch, I provide.
Stop for a moment.
Okay.
You make a coffee that doesn't have cream in it? Milk?
Yeah, it has cream in it.
What is the difference between the cream and the milk?
What did I say?
Why don't they allow you to use milk in your coffee? Do you know why?
Cream includes in fat, but the milk don't have the fat. I think so, because I'm not a dietitian. I work with the dietitian, but I don't know what I just say. I don't know how will I explain to you. No idea. Sorry.
Are you looking it up on the internet right now?
Yeah, I can see. Wait.
I hope you're relaxing and I'm not making you nervous.
Yeah. I think so. It's because of lactose milk, especially rapid dry milk. This is because lactose. Because of lactose, they are high in lactose. Milk has around 5% lactose. Evaporated milk has around 10% lactose, and dry milk has 50% lactose. Lactose is a milk sugar because of sugar. Yeah.
So it's to get rid of the sugar in your diet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, with kids around, they're going to want sugar. How do you substitute sugar?
In keto diet, we use organic sugar, which is called monk fruit and erythritol or stevia.
Oh. So
Stevia.
yeah,
Sorry.
I know what stevia is. Actually, I love it. But for our audience, explain stevia because they may not know.
Stevia and monk fruit and erythritol, we get it from plants. You can say it's an organic sugar. Stevia has a bitter taste, and monk fruit and erythritol has the same taste as the normal sugar has.
So if I was to go to a restaurant to eat and I wanted to eat a keto diet, what could I order?
You can order a salad which have the sauce without sugar. You can use the mayonnaise, or you can use I don't think so that they have the um, or you can have the main course, and you can have the steak. Oh, you are the vegetarian,
No,
sorry.
I'm not going to have steak. Forget that.
Yeah, I didn't
You
remember.
know,
Yeah, you are vegetarian.
I can't remember the last time I had some red meat. It's been at least 30 years.
How
So
can you survive without meat?
I just have. It didn't bother me. After this, I know I can't do a keto diet, but like the Mediterranean food where there's a lot of rice and then maybe you can have chicken or you can have beef or you can have a falafel. Would that diet work on the keto diet? If I wanted to do that, if I did it and I made only the falafels, would that work for me?
I have no idea about the Mediterranean diet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Here I have a well-known keto person. What would you tell me to eat? For people, do you give them their breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yeah. I provide lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And lunch, I told you I provide in breakfast omelette or with slice of almond bread with coffee. And in lunch, I provide a box of salad, which includes Chinese cabbage, includes cucumber, tomato, and little bit chicken according to macros. And with sauce, with mayonnaise or vinegar sauce. And in main course dinner, I provide sometimes steak with zucchini, sometimes okra, sometimes it will include eggplant, fried eggplant, or sometimes it includes mutton grahi, depending upon the taste of the customer.
So you can't even cook if you were going to 6 homes and delivering food. You may end up having to cook 18 different, completely different meals in the morning. Yeah. How do you get that done?
Half of the work I done at night, and half of the work I done in the morning. But now I have a rider. I don't uh, deliver the meals. When I start this business, I deliver the meals by myself. But right now I am able to have a rider to give him the salary, and now I don't deliver the meals by myself.
I just couldn't imagine. So who delivers it for you?
um, a rider which delivered the meals, a man which I hired the man who delivers the meals. He comes in the morning and take the meals from me and deliver the meals to the homes.
Interesting. And how much of the day do you spend cooking?
Sometimes half of the day and sometimes whole day, depending upon the orders.
Now, do you say that maybe Saturday and Sunday you take off a little so you don't cook as much, or how do you handle that?
I just say to myself that I have to do it. Then I do it. I don't take the, you can say, I don't fed up from my cooking.
So it's all spontaneous.
Yeah.
How many customers you handle in a month?
5 to 6.
Oh, so well, that makes it a little easier, but you're still making 6 different meals.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know how I do it, but I do it.
I'm amazed. I couldn't do that.
Actually, when you love cooking and your work, your work is your passion, then you can do it.
And that's the inspiration right there. If your work is your passion.
Yeah.
If it isn't, then you have a problem. Can you talk about that a little?
Uh, when we love something, when we love to do something, we don't make excuses and we don't say to ourselves that we cannot do it. And it works then when we love it. We love it with your heart. And what would I say or more?
You're doing beautifully. So can you say there's a motto here? There's no try, you can only do.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
The motto is you cannot try to do anything, you can only do it.
Yeah, you can never give up. Never ever. I never give up. I always say to myself that I can do it. And I always prove to my family and my brothers that I will do it. I can do it and I will do it.
Which is sort of what you told me before we started, that either you make the decision to do or not to do.
Yeah.
And are you much happier now that you're doing this work?
Yeah, I'm happy. And inshallah, I will make it more, what will I say? I will expand it on a commercial scale by making a cafe or anything. What I can do?
Would you make the cafe in your house?
No, somewhere in a commercial place.
And you would just, that sounds cool. When I come to Islamabad, you better have it all set up.
I hope so, inshallah.
Is
And
there,
beside this business, a few years, sorry?
go on.
Okay. Beside this business, a few months back, I know about freelancing and all that. I also started learning about content writing.
Wow.
And inshallah, I will start my own blog in future or maybe next year. I'm learning that.
That's great, because learning never stops.
Yeah. I always love to learn new things. I always learn.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you want to leave our audience thinking about?
I would love to say that don't underestimate yourself. Never ever lose your hope and never give up. Once you have decided to do something, you will do it.
I love that. And I say that to everyone who comes to my English show every day. Make the decision. Don't decide that you can't do it until you've decided you want to do it.
And thank you so much for having me in your show.
I'm so happy to have had you. And I want to thank you for talking to me, and thank everyone who watched and listened to you today, because it was interesting. And I want to remind everyone that this show is sponsored by the Institute of Peace, which is an online organization promoting peace one conversation at a time. Can you wave goodbye with me? Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.
Isn't it Walaikum Salam?
Walaikum Salam. Yeah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, everyone.